Pictures, in fact, are coming in of observers and Shivraj Singh Chauhan who've reached the BJP office in Bhopal. These are leaders who are going to discuss and deliberate on the way forward in terms of choosing the next leader of the state of Madhya Pradesh. As far as the Chief Minister is concerned, consultation will be on with the MLAs and the central observers as discussed and decided have in fact reached the headquarters. We'll be putting out those pictures. Central observers in Bhopal, and they are at the BJP headquarters. These are visuals that are coming in of Manohar Lal Khattar, also of Shivraj Singh Chauhan, who himself is a CM contender in the state of MP. There will be in fact a series of discussions and a final call expected on who will be leading the BJP, an important and a big state just before Lok Sabha elections. Consultations are on to discuss who will be in fact leading as the Chief Minister of the state. Several factors that the BJP will be keeping in mind as far as the caste equations are concerned. A leader who enjoys in fact acceptance and popularity as well, and whose focus is on development. These are things that the BJP would be looking at. The BJP, of course, after securing a huge victory in Madhya Pradesh, is all set to select its Chief Minister after the party's legislature meeting in Bhopal. That is to be held today at 4. This meeting comes more than a week after the results of the Madhya Pradesh Assembly elections, with the BJP in fact trouncing the Congress here. Central observers are K. Lakshman, Manohar Lal Khattar as well, who will be in fact discussing with the MLAs on what they expect and who they want to see as their leader as heading the government in the state of MP. The BJP, remember, has secured a huge victory in Madhya Pradesh, winning 163 of the 230 seats in the state assembly. The Congress has suffered a rout. Pictures coming in from the BJP's headquarters in Bhopal, where a meeting is going to take place. And the caretaker Chief Minister on your screens right now, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, who himself is in fact the current front runner for the top post. The other leader, who is in fact also from the OBC community and is being considered as a front runner for the Chief Minister's post, is Prahlad Singh Patel, who also recently resigned as Union Minister. The BJP's organization man in Madhya Pradesh, Kailash Vijayvargiya, also seen as a contender for the top post. Hemendra is getting us more details. The consultations Hemendra is on to take a final call. Talk to us about the kind of factors that the BJP would be keeping in mind, the topmost of it, which I presume would be the caste factor here, isn't it?
Well, the Bharatiya Janata Party, when it went into the elections, they decided not to make Shivraj Singh Chauhan as the Chief Minister's face. So that was a deliberate decision, conscious decision made by the Bharatiya Janata Party. So after that, the theme song that they launched was Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi ke man mein Madhya Pradesh ke man mein Modi. The point that I'm trying to make is that when this was decided, it was believed that there was anti-incumbency against the government and particularly the Chief Minister. So to enthuse the cadres, the Bharatiya Janata Party ensured that Shivraj Singh Chauhan's name is not put in the Chief Minister's list. So that is probably one reason why the Bharatiya Janata Party, when they decide on the leadership issue in Madhya Pradesh, will have to keep in mind that if they bring in Shivraj Singh Chauhan once again, because of course he is a leader there, and there is a large percentage of voters who still think that Shivraj Singh Chauhan is their leader, and they come from that Ladli Behna Yojana, that is the core vote bank for that. But the BJP will have to keep in mind that what will happen to those cadres who got enthused, who were probably not very enthusiastic about the fact because of the fatigue factor. So that thing will have to be kept in mind. The number 2 point that the BJP will have to keep in mind is the OBC, the caste thing that is emerging. The BJP has tried to send across a message from Chhattisgarh by appointing a tribal as the Chief Minister, that they would keep in mind the various combinations and combinations, particularly the caste combinations. In Madhya Pradesh also, OBC is a dominant community. Around 50 to 55% of the state's population comes from the OBC community. The opposition is also pitching for a caste census. OBC is there in mind. They haven't been able to walk the talk as far as giving tickets to OBC community members is concerned in this just concluded elections. But the Bharatiya Janata Party will have to keep that in mind, that if it is not Shivraj Singh Chauhan who comes from the OBC community, who else but from someone else from the OBC community. So Prahlad Patel pitches in at that point in time. So Prahlad Patel, who comes from the Lodhi community, he is a strong leader. He's from the OBC community, and he has also been a minister in the central government. But again, the point that is going against him is that Prahlad Patel, he was at one point in time Minister of State with independent charge. He was, during a reshuffle, he was sort of demoted by being placed under a senior minister. Then there is Kailash Vijayvargiya, an organization man. Kailash Vijayvargiya has been talking about how the Ladli Behna Yojana cannot be the only factor that could have brought such a massive
hinting towards the fact that one man can't be credited with the win. That man, of course, is Shivraj Singh Chauhan, who himself continues to be the front runner for this top post. Be with us, Hemendra. I'm going to go across to Polami. Polami, the interesting name here is of Jyotiraditya Scindia. And how is the BJP then going to also, in fact, ensure that he too is placated, given that he has been key in ensuring that the BJP came to power in the state 2 years ago or 3 years ago, when in fact the Congress government was essentially pulled down and led a flock of MLAs to the BJP to ensure that the BJP manages to form the government in this state.
Well, yes, Jyotiraditya Scindia, of course, was key to the BJP forming government again in Madhya Pradesh in 2020, when 22 MLAs alongside Jyotiraditya Scindia had defected from the Congress party to join the Bharatiya Janata Party, bringing down the then Kamal Nath government. So Jyotiraditya Scindia, of course, at that point of time hoped that he would be rewarded handsomely for this coup that he pulled off. That wasn't to be. He did hold chief ministerial ambitions, is what we're being told. Of course, he will deny it and has been denying it at every forum, on the mic, everywhere, that I am not in the CM race. But, you know, as far as, the BJP is concerned, most people would realize that it's best not to express their chief ministerial ambitions or even hint at it if you want to actually stand a chance to becoming chief minister. He, of course, was then brought into the Rajya Sabha, made a union minister, holds two key portfolios at the moment. But from the best that we hear, he is someone that the BJP might want to contest the Lok Sabha elections in 2024. And he is, of course, someone who they want, in a very crucial role, playing a very crucial role as they go into Lok Sabha 2024, because they will want to win all 29 Lok Sabha seats from Madhya Pradesh. Jyotiraditya Scindia, as far as his own performance is concerned, from the Gwalior-Chambal belt, has done impressively. He, of course, ensured that the Gwalior-Chambal belt, which defeated the BJP and brought it down to only 7 out of 34 seats in 2018, ensured this time round that the tally went from 7 to 18 out of 34 seats. So that is an impressive sort of, markup. But then, of course, many who he brought into the BJP fold, also at least 6 of those legislators of the 22 were, in fact, those who contested these elections. 19 of them at least contested these elections. 6 of them lost these elections. So there are various factors that are in play. But Scindia, as far as he's concerned, he's sitting in Delhi right now. There's a lot of buzz over here in the BJP office that, a chartered flight can be taken any moment. And from Delhi to Bhopal, you're here in 1 hour's time. But what we're being told is that Scindia has engagements till 4 p.m. So unlikely he's going to come to Bhopal.
All right, but we'll wait to hear from what really is, in fact, on top of the mind of those central observers, and of course the final call to be taken by the leadership as to who they think would be best to lead the state of Madhya Pradesh. I'm going to thank you, Hemendra and Polami, for getting us up to speed with all of those developments. These are pictures, in fact, from the BJP headquarters in Bhopal, where the central observers have reached, and they are going to be deliberating upon who then enjoys the support of the MLAs and has all the boxes ticked when it comes to leading the state of Madhya Pradesh.